Adolfo Martin. They've only run here at San Fermin twice, most recently 3 years ago, and here they are. The first one is called Comadron, the midwife, 530 kilos. This is Chaparrito, the little tough guy, lightest one so far at 520 kilos. Number 12 is Curioso, the curious one. He's working a little goatee there. Biggest one today, 560. This is also Comadron, same name as the first one. It's kind of like George Foreman's family. They name all the kids the same thing. Number 27 is Buscador, the seeker, 540 kilos. Give us a little wink right there. And number 42 is Sombrerillo, the hat, 530 kilos, walking at us right on cue. Last year, or 3 years ago, the Adolfo Martin bulls ran in 5 minutes and 11 seconds, and it took 3 minutes of that time just to get them into the bull ring. That's exactly what happened yesterday. As we await this run, Jerry, these are the people running before the bulls. I know you and I can't run. Very convenient excuse. We have to be up here in the booth. But if you were going to run, where would you do it to stay safe?
Well, I have no interest in running whatsoever because I have way too many scars on my body already from racing motorcycles. So agoring isn't in my life plan.
Yeah, that's probably the better part of valor. Everybody's asking us why we don't run. I like the excuse that we have built in. We are moments away from this fifth Encierro. Those people walking, getting ready. There's the rocket. When it goes up, the game is on. And here we go. Rocket up in the air. The gates are open and the corrales. Here come the bulls. Left turn up Santo Domingo, and we are underway.
It's Friday, and it's time to party in Pamplona with the running of the bulls. Some guys actually run down towards the bulls here on Santo Domingo.
And there they are. That's the first contact with the bulls that we'll see. They run up to meet him and then turn around and do a 180, and here we are on Santo Domingo.
This is a half-mile long course. There's 6 bulls and 8 steer.
Along the sidewalk on the left side, the bulls climb up on the sidewalk and knock a couple of runners down.
When's the last time you ran as fast as you could and looked behind you, and then you smash into the people in front of you? They're working their way up to the left-hand turn at City Hall Plaza, 3 wide.
And then onto Mercaderes, and you can see the lighting change. It often distracts the runners to get the sun in their eyes like that. And here we come to Hamburger Wall, La Curva.
The infamous Hamburger Wall. The bulls always fall down here. The cobblestones are quite wet in the morning. You do not want to be on the outside of the turn at Hamburger Wall.
Now on to Estafeta, the 400-meter uphill. You see runners falling towards the top of your screen and getting trampled by the bulls.
You saw that one guy get caught in between 2 bulls just on the backside of their horns, and then he fell down.
The pace is quick. Once again, these are the Adolfo Martin bulls. They are wide open on Estafeta. Clean so far. 2 bulls a little bit isolated off the front of the pack.
We've had some very, very serious injuries this week. We're going to work our way around down into the Callejon soon as they get it to the end of Estafeta onto Telefonica. That's where all the action's been.
The pace slowing somewhat now as the bulls get winded. That guy running just behind the right horn. That's a safe place to go. We're going to make a slight left turn here onto Telefonica. Those are the steer. The whiter animals are the steer. They herd the bulls.
I've been told this is a herding instinct, and they're not distracted by the runners, but I'm not falling for that for 1 minute.
2 bulls flanking the steer on the right side, now into the Callejon, the tunnel leading to the Plaza de Toros. Watch the right side of your screen. We're starting to get the Montan, the runners falling, but it is more or less clean as the bulls come in.
As the runners bomb into safety, they come out to the vast expanse known as the bull ring. We saw this yesterday. Traditionally, the bulls run straight across and into the pens, but now they're out there with the dobladores, the junior matadors. This is very dangerous.
This is exactly what the Adolfo Martin bulls did here at San Fermin 3 years ago when they ran. They took a while to get into the pen, a quick run, but then they freaked out when they got to the Plaza de Toros, a bull goring a steer. Excellent job by the dobladores. That could have been much worse. The bulls appear to all be in the pen. A quick run, a clean run, and the bulls of Adolfo Martin entertaining again as they were 3 years ago. Jerry, your thoughts on that? It was clean for the most part, but for the second day in a row, we get into the Plaza de Toro and all hell breaks loose.
Well, I've told everybody so many times, I've been here 4 years, a loose bull is a very dangerous bull. They become distracted, but even in the vast expanse, of the Plaza de Toros. Do you see it right there? No respect. He almost tried to take out the ox.
You got to get out of the way. Even the ox is in trouble. Let's show you our first replay. We're going to pick it up on Santo Domingo. This is the first street after they come out of the pen. Watch the right side here. Bulls up onto the sidewalk, and that we haven't seen this week, and that guy might have gotten gored in the leg.
Right there is a bad spot because there's nowhere to escape. It's a huge brick wall, and you can't get anywhere. You can't get out of the way.
This is on Estafeta, and you see those guys tripping. This is the biggest problem. Runners tripping over each other and then getting trampled.
And the rule number one, we've said it time and time again, is stay down. If you go down, stay down because there's more animals behind you.
That was a possible goring right there. We're going to head to Hamburger Wall, and this is the turn, the 90-degree right-hand turn. Ouch. That's a narrow escape, Jerry. That guy took the outside of the turn. We've been saying that's what you don't want to do.
See how everybody stayed to the inside of Hamburger Wall? You do not want to be on the outside. Bad business.
That guy was doing a little Macarena dance, trying to get out of the way left and right. Very dangerous. We're going to take a break right here, regroup, talk to the runners who did this Encierro, find out who got hurt, and we'll be back right after this in Pamplona. They are running the baby bulls right now in the Plaza de Toros. It's kind of a dessert course after the main dish. Jerry, explain what this is.
It's just a little fun for the masses here in the Plaza de Toros. They let out the baby bulls. They weigh in around 700 pounds. They have little rubber tips on the end of the horn, so nobody really can get gored. But you get knocked down, and if you ride on the head of the bull, the locals will kick the crap out of you.
Brett Haber and Jerry Bernardo back in Pamplona. The time of the run, 2 minutes and 41 seconds. That's the second fastest run we've had so far at this Fiesta San Fermin. We're going to take you back to a replay on Estafeta, and as we do, be advised, if you're going to run with the bulls, please be alert and recognize that you could have one right behind you. We've got a guy here that perhaps wasn't aware. Check out the white circle bottom of your screen.
The guy in the red baseball hat is just cruising wide open. He kind of saunters into a titch of a jog. Look right behind him, dead center in between two bulls. He just gets plowed to the ground.
Had absolutely no idea that they were behind him, and he got caught unawares. Be advised, if you're going to run on Estafeta or